What is up, America? This is Circus Toons, and welcome to the circus. Tonight I'm going to be giving you guys a video on something that I have a hard time talking about. And since I was talking about something in the last video, how I'm nauseated by talking about anything having to do with Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. I'm just nauseated with it. And as well as old songs or bands or anything like that, I'm nauseated by just talking about that too. I want to talk about something that also nauseates me, and I don't understand how people are still talking about it to this day. I don't get it. And we've all heard talks about different generations, all that kind of stuff. And I have a hard time remembering the names of the generations that people have apparently given these generations. I have a hard time remembering the names, but you always hear the same thing every single time when you're talking about when your friends or your parents or family or whatever are talking about generations. They'll always say one is lazy, and man, they need to learn how to do real hard work. You know, the typical stuff you hear every single time when you're talking about any kind of generation or whatever, or the new ones. It tends to be the new ones that are the bad ones, and the old generation tends to be the good guys. But I tend to not intervene with these conversations or associate myself, just because I am just nauseated by the conversation now. It's been talked about so much times, and the people that talk about like generations and the new generations being dumb and all that, they don't realize that they sound just like every other older generation that has ever talked about newer generations. Like, it's all been said before. I don't understand how people are still saying it, and they don't realize, like, yeah, you sound like every other person that has ever lived since the beginning of human existence. So yeah, and with the generation talk usually comes the social media sites talk, or social media. And when I say social media, I mean Facebook and that Twitter or whatever, that birdie social media site. And then the other new one I never can remember. It's been around for like 6 years or so, and it's like big and popular, and there's a bunch of trends coming from it. Trends that are not advertised very well, by the way, really badly advertised. Like, there was one that I was watching probably about a week ago now. No, actually 4 or 5 days. It's close to a week, about some sauce or whatever. And the only thing that I got from it, because it wasn't, again, not advertised well at all, it was, here's a sauce. Here's numbers that are supposed to represent some kind of views. You're the number. You're the numbers. Like, all of us are the numbers. Here's who made the sauce, and this, well, they don't give a reason why you're supposed to be into it. Anyways, but there's also a lot of other trends and stuff like that. Same thing. Do not get it. It's talked about a lot, and I don't know what to say. And the things that I do say, people think I'm joking. They think, like, oh, yeah, awesome. Way to be a smart ass, Cody. Thanks. But I'm not being a smart ass, and I'm not joking. Like, I legit don't know what to say or what they're talking about. Anyways. And how another thing with, like, social media and all that, yeah, that it's ruining the world, or it's ruining humankind or whatever. Anyways, that's the end of this video. That's all I have to say about that. And welcome to the circus.